A good nerve Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Emor, Tavshinayim, Test 5779, from Yerushalayim, Ir Hakesh. It's interesting, this week's Parsha discusses the Yomim Tovim. And we see all the psukim about Pesach. After Pesach, we get to the following pasuk. V'yadaber Hashem al Moshe Lemor, Daber b'nei Yisrael v'yamarta aleim ki savoyu el haaretz. Where we get a whole set of mitzvahs that happen when we come to Eretz Yisrael. Mitzvahs hatluyas ba'aretz. We have the Carbon Ha'omer, we have the Sviras Ha'omer that we're in the midst of. Admimochas HaShabbos HaShviyas Tisperu Chamishim Yoim. And then we get to the 50 days. We craft the milcha chadashim Hashem Moshe Kaviyu lechem. We should bring the shtei lechem. We craft them al lechem shilas klassen. 7 sheep. Nasisim sirizim lechem chatos. We do sirizim for chatos. Shnei kavlasim uzav shlamim. Ukosim be'etzem hayom hazeh mikra kodesh. And on this 50th day, we call it Kodesh, which we call Shavuos. And then we get to, after Shavuos, when we cut the, what grows here in Eretz Yisrael, don't you can't take the corner of the field. You can't pick up the what's fell. You gotta leave it for the oni and the ger. Ani Hashem Elokeichem, I am Hashem your God. A Pirush Bazet, it's probably saying, don't worry, I can take care of you. I'm telling you to do this, do it. And then we get to Rosh Hashanah. Now, I'm not, I'm saying, it's just interesting to note that before Shavuos, after Pesach, Kisavoyu El Artzachem, you come to Eretz Yisrael. The psukim are there. Translate that how you want. That's not the, over here. We have that when a person is we have another thing. After the Shavuos, after the Be'etzem Hayom Hazeh Mikra Kodesh, before Rosh Hashanah, we get the halachas of Peah and Leket, and says the Orach Chaim HaKadosh, besides for mitzvah to help out in Oni, to do tzedakah, to help a ger. He's got no one else in the world, and he's struggling, right? And he's relying on you. He needs your help. And the tremendous mitzvahs to help the ani, to help the ger, person who's all alone in this world. But there's a remez here. There's a remez here for another Yom Tov, my dear friends. Says the Orach Chaim HaKadosh, we learn from Chazal, the Medrash Teres Kan. Shemesh HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'zeh Shebechol Mi Shenoisen Leket Shikro Peah Anybody who's Mekayim, the mitzvahs atluyas ba'aretz of lekecha and peah, if you have a field here in Eretz Yisrael and Chutz La'aretz parts as well, anybody who keeps these halachas of leket, shicha, and peah kuroi, mal alov, the Torah says on him, ki'ilu beis hamikdash kayom. It's as though the beis hamikdash is kayom v'hu makriv korbanosov l'toichai. It's as though he brought karbanos in the beis hamikdash. It's interesting where these psukim get stopped in the middle of Yom Tovim. We talk leket, shicha, and peah, and where is that? Between Shavuos and Rosh Hashanah. We know that La'asid Lavai, Mirz Hashem, Kisavoyu El Artzachem, the real way with Mashiach Tzidkenu Mirz Hashem. When we get to Mashiach, when we actually come and there's going to be a Bayis Shlishi, then all the Yom Tovim are going to be in this battle. All the Yom Tovim are going to become batul kalapi the Yom Tov of Tisha B'Av, right between Shavuos and Rosh Hashanah. Because anybody who keeps leket, shicha, and peah, it's as though you built the Beis Hamikdash b'Yomam, and in that case, Tisha B'Av is a Yom Tov, and that's why right here in the Seder Yom Tovim, leket, shicha, and peah fit right in. But again, without going into too much detail, it's interesting to note that right after Pesach, before we talk about Shavuos, when discussing the halachas of the Korban Aimer, it throws this pasuk, Kisavoyu El Artzachem. When you get to Eretz Yisrael, there is something to that. There is something to, even before we get to the Beis Hamikdash b'Yamav of the leket, shicha, and peah of Kisavoyu El Artzachem. When you do get to Eretz Yisrael, and you take that as you wish, but we should appreciate the Yom Tovim we do have. We should appreciate the mitzvahs that are totally in the Aretz that we are able to be Mekayim. And there's certain mitzvahs you can't be Mekayim in Chutz La'aretz. Shumas and maises on fruits and vegetables, unless they're coming from Eretz Yisrael, okay. But that, and if they're coming from Eretz Yisrael and you're choosing these fruits and vegetables, is because there's something special, and for that there's something to be thankful for in Eretz Yisrael. Thank you so much for listening. As always, any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave them in the comment section below.